race or religion. Our next speaker is Reverend Kennedy Jones. Please welcome Reverend Jones.
Yeah!
Thank you for inviting me here today, again to call for a permanent ceasefire, a permanent cessation of the devastation inflicted upon Palestine and Gaza. And as we do, my brothers and my sisters, we cannot lose sight that what we really want is full membership, full status for Palestine in the United Nations.
Yeah! Yeah!
With all the rights and privileges thereof, so that the Palestinian people will be able, with the support of the United Nations members, can finally have a say in what is best for them and their future. Tens of thousands of innocent lives have been lost. Tens of thousands
Boo!
injured, disabled, homeless, impoverished, widows, and lost children. To support this unjust war that is not who we are as Americans. This is not who we are as the Brotherhood of Nations. This is not who we are. And there is no honor in what is now being done in Gaza. Too many have already been emotionally scarred for life and their own physical wounds, seeing the folks that they love and neighbors that they know suffer and die. The real question today for us is how many more innocent lives have to be lost for a permanent ceasefire? How much more blood has to be sacrificed at the altar of a would-be dictator running from justice at the expense of Israeli and Palestinian lives? We can never forget those whose lives have been lost or cut short. But if we are to honor their memory here today, we should continue, and we will continue, to work within the spirit of nonviolence.
Yeah!
With the perseverance of a stone mountain, with righteousness as our banner, as the rock upon which we stand that cannot be moved. But we cannot forget, not today, we shall not forget, nor bend to the whims of revenge and retaliation without undermining the very thing that we seek to achieve. Our trumpet sound is to work together with those of like mind, to stand together, to pray together, and to never give up this fight, this just fight, knowing that Gaza will be free again one day. We must be committed to fight ignorance, hatred, violence, Islamophobia, and yes, even anti-Semitism. Our purpose is to show this nation, our nation, that our great national calling, our creed, that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We hold these truths so that from the boundary of Ukraine to the United Nations accepted borders of Israel and to every corner and square inch of Gaza, the Palestinian territory of Gaza will be free again.
Yeah!
Human worth is no less valuable because it runs through the veins of the Palestinians in Gaza.
Yeah!
Now is not the time to get distracted by divisions. Now is the time to shout even more loudly. Medicine, not bullets.
Yeah.
Bread, not bombs.
Yeah.
Heating fuel, not missiles.
Yeah.
Water, and no more making Gaza a wasteland.
Yeah.
No, nothing less than this is acceptable. Now is the time to embrace our common humanity, to work together, to see beyond the divisions, and to demand a ceasefire and the reconstruction of the Holy Land
Yeah.
for the Palestinians and Gaza.
Yeah.
Then and only then can it be safe for Muslims and Christians, for Jews and Gentiles, for Protestants and Catholics.
Yeah.
I believe, so many believe, I believe that it is our challenge to collectively meet this moment and not grow weary, to stand committed, to summon the courage to deal righteously with all and demand righteousness for Gaza and the Palestinians that are there and belong there, because it is their home, and anything less is naked aggression by unjust invasion.
Yeah.
And in this moment, in this time, we must meet this test to work together without wavering, knowing that it is a righteous cause. Finally, my friends, keep pressing for that restoration in Gaza. Never give up the fight for that which is right, accepting nothing less than human dignity and the right to survive for every man, woman, and child in Gaza. And I pray, I know that the God who hears righteous sees the pain and the suffering of the people of Gaza.
Yeah.
For righteousness is his name,
Yeah.
and justice shall be his claim and demand.
Yeah.
Until every valley shall be exalted.
Yeah.
Every hill and mountain shall be made low.
Yeah.
The crooked places shall be made straight.
Yeah.
And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and it will be revealed in Gaza before the end of this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. I call him the Martin Luther King, who came all the way from New York. He attended a demonstration in Dallas, one in Houston, and today he is here with us in Arlington, so he can tell us whatever crimes the Netanyahu government is committing, not in their names. He is from the Jewish community who stands against the crimes of Zionism, the crimes of Netanyahu. Please welcome Rabbi David Feldman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Free, free
Shalom.
Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Thank you very much, Brother Morgan, all the organizers, and all the participants here today. We are standing here for an important cause, a righteous cause and a crucial cause. It is already over 4.5 months that we are witnessing this genocide in Gaza. Tens of thousands of innocent people are sadly, brutally being murdered. The majority of them women and children. So many dying under the rubble. So many are dying because of the lack of necessary medicine or medical equipment. So many are dying of hunger and of thirst. So many more are injured. And over 1 million refugees once again displaced to the so-called safe zone in Rafah. And unfortunately, after all, being attacked there as well.
Boo!
When we are witnessing what is taking place, it is our moral duty to at least stand up, speak up, condemn it, and do everything we can to stop it.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's because we are human beings. We are joining the millions around the world. Righteous people, right-minded people. And we say no.
No!
We say that this has to stop.
Stop!
I'm a Jewish rabbi representing anti-Zionist Orthodox Jews around the world.
Yeah!
It is our families, it is our communities that were murdered and tortured in the Holocaust. We don't want to see this happen to anyone.
Yeah!
Referring to that question that was raised before, whether the issue of Palestine, the genocide in Gaza, whether this has anything to do with Arlington, with Dallas, with Texas, with the United States, or with the world. Let me tell you, it was during the Holocaust,
Boo!
when the world was silent, while millions of Jewish people were murdered and slaughtered.
Boo!
We cannot afford something like that to happen again.
Yeah!
If we do remain silent, regardless which part of the world we are in, then we end up to be guilty and accountable.
Yeah!
But it's because we are Jews, we find ourselves even way more responsible. We are deeply embarrassed when all of this is being done supposedly in our name, as if all Jewish people support these crimes.
Yeah!
But we are here, I am here to clarify that masses of Jewish people worldwide, in the United States, throughout the world, and including in occupied Palestine, are in vehement opposition to the state of Israel and to all crimes it commits to Palestine.
Yeah!
It's because we are religious Jews. It troubles us when our religion, the Jewish religion, is being misused to justify all these crimes. And I'm here to state unequivocally that the existence of the state of Israel and all crimes it commits to Palestine is not only a violation of international law, but a true violation of Judaism.
Yeah! Thou shalt not kill!
According to basics of Jewish belief, there is a concept of Jewish exile, which we believe is a divine decree, and we are forbidden to end it by any physical means.
Yeah!
We are required by our religion to be loyal citizens in whichever country we reside, and to be in peace with our neighbors.
Yeah!
We are waiting for the ultimate redemption by the coming of the Messiah, when God will bring about a spiritual change. As we say in our prayers, and all humanity will form one bond to serve you, God, in peace and harmony. This is the spirituality we are waiting for, not achieved by physical power, but by the hand of God only.
Yeah!
This existence of the state of Israel is forbidden in Judaism, even if it would be in peace with everyone. But when this happens in Palestine, by committing all sorts of crimes, killing and stealing, oppressing an entire people, this is a violation of Judaism.
Yeah!
It is not only individual transgressions of Judaism. It happens to be a total eradication of our religion. What the movement of Zionism is doing, it's attempting to transform Judaism from what it was for thousands of years, a religion only, no politics to it, and transforming it into a purely political movement, which is not only secular, but attacking our religion and uprooting our religion from the masses of the Jewish people.
Yeah!
This is sad and destructive to us as Jews, and this is a disaster to our religion.
Yes!
Listen to this. We have a secular movement or a heretic movement misusing that very religion they choose not to follow and misuse it to justify crimes forbidden in that religion. This is true hypocrisy.
Yeah!
When
Shame!
Zionism came into the Holy Land of Palestine, it started a Nakba catastrophe for the Palestinian people, a disaster to the Jewish people, and a destruction to the Jewish people. Zionist propaganda attempts to have the world think and believe that Muslims hated Jews for hundreds of years, and that the Jewish people cannot exist without a state of Israel.
False!
Even if that would be true, Jewish people should never and will never abandon Judaism and violate Judaism. And in no way will we inflict suffering and tragedies, catastrophes to other people. But it happens to be that all of this is false. Jewish people lived in each and every Muslim country in peace and harmony.
Yeah!
Palestine was a beautiful example. A small minority of Jewish people respected and protected by the vast majority of Muslims.
Yeah! Yeah!
How? Because Jewish people conducted themselves as they are required by their religion. They were acting peaceful, respectful, without any agenda of overtaking power and oppressing others. Unfortunately, this movement of Zionism, this occupation of Palestine, started this catastrophe for the Palestinian people and ended up to be an endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers.
Shame!
So many, in addition to all calamities happening to Palestine, so many innocent Jewish people are being caught into this conflict just because Netanyahu insists to represent all Jews.
Netanyahu!
Contrary to Zionist propaganda that wants the world to believe that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitic, we know better than that. We know the difference between Judaism and Zionism.
Yeah!
Criticizing crimes is a moral duty, regardless who the perpetrators are.
Yeah!
But it happens to be that the pro-Palestinian solidarity movement has nothing against Jews or the Jewish religion.
Yeah!
They publicly express respect to Jews, as I experience here today and in each and every encounter when I visit Muslim countries or attend in Muslim events. This is exactly traditional Muslim hospitality and respect to Jews.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that and we respect that. Palestinians are not against Jews, but against the brutal and illegal anti-Jewish occupation. And so are we as Jewish people.
Yeah.
Criticizing anti-Zionism as anti-Semitism and thereby silencing the voice of Palestine is unjust for Palestine and is dangerous for the Jewish people. The ones conflating anti-Zionism with anti-Semitism, the ones conflating Jews with Zionists, are exacerbating anti-Semitism. They are making all Jews accountable to what Israel is committing, and they are directing bad feelings or hatred towards the Jewish people. It is about time for the world to wake up and to overcome all Zionist propaganda.
Wake up!
We are here, and I'm standing in front of you as a Jewish rabbi representing Jewish people around the world, and we condemn not only this genocide in Gaza recently, not only the right-wing extreme Netanyahu government now,
Netanyahu.
not only the radical settler movement who pretend and claim that they are religious.
Boo.
We condemn the entire occupation, which is illegal and anti-Jewish.
Yeah.
We proclaim that the state of Israel in no way represents world Jewry. No one can represent the Jewish religion other than those who fully follow it. We demand not only a ceasefire in Gaza, not only the lift of the blockade in Gaza, not only going back to 1967 a two-state solution, but we demand a total free Palestine.
Yeah.
We pray to Almighty God that this occupation stops in its entirety peacefully, with no more suffering of anyone.
Yeah.
This is not going to be the disadvantage of the Jewish people. This is going to be in favor of all. Because